don't go on the show, first of all. Ow, it's burning.
You do have
Do you
water.
see this?
Hey, you're watching the Eagan Police Show, The Heat, where we're talking cop things while eating hot wings. I have with me here Luke Nelson. He's been an officer with us for about 10 years. Luke, you're a drug recognition expert. You're a traffic guru, all-around good guy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, I know we've talked beforehand about a little bit what we're going to do, but basically, this is inspired by the show Hot Ones. We got 6 wings, 6 questions. As we eat the wings, they're gonna get progressively hotter. We're gonna go all the way up to our Carolina Reaper sauce, which is the hottest pepper in the world. How do you do with hot foods?
Not good.
Not good?
Yeah.
What's kind of the hottest food that you do?
Ooh, whatever the pork is at Chipotle. If I'm feeling crazy, I'll put some corn on there.
So like some cayenne powder or something like that? First up, we got K-Mama sauce. This is a local sauce. In fact, all these are local. This is about as hot as we get in Minnesota. This is probably a little less hot than a jalapeno.
Okay.
Let's try it. All right, so the most common question I get, especially when we're talking speed and traffic enforcement, things like that, is everyone wants to know, all right, once I'm pulled over, how do I get out of the ticket?
That's a tough one. And I think I get asked that, probably every officer gets asked that in their own personal time also, what's the best way to get out? And, after doing traffic in it for so long, this is what I do now, traffic stops. I've kind of got it down, and I'd say 95% of the time when I'm stopping a car, my decision's made. But that 5% of the time, where it can be swayed, it's
little room for error.
Little room for error.
Our next sauce is Crybaby Craig's. I have it on good authority. I talked kind of the maker of the sauce. We're at about 50,000 Scoville.
Is that high?
Well, a jalapeno is about 3,000 to 6,000. So we got it like 9 times hotter than a jalapeno. All right, Lieutenant Dangle, Reno 911. We got Tom Selleck, Magnum PI. And we got Luke Nelson with the mustache. You had the mustache, dude. You had it for about a month last year. So,
can I talk about why I had it?
Well, let me ask the question first, okay? Because you participated in the mustache culture. Now, 70s, it was a huge culture, right?
Yeah.
And I would love to see the resurgence of it in about 2015 with Movember, where everyone felt they were allowed to have mustaches, and it was so surreal to go on calls and see officers in different phases of mustache development, and you kind of look around and you're like, is this for, like, you're handling something serious?
Yeah.
And it just looked totally silly with mustaches.
Well, the problem was back in the 70s, guys that could grow a mustache grew a mustache because it was normal, it was acceptable, it looked good. Problem with No Shave November in 2015, 16, 17, is you have guys like me that grow the mustache that do it to try to raise money for cancer, but look like that. And
I didn't think it looked that. Are we gonna see it again?
No, I try to do it, but yeah, maybe.
All right, so this is Double Take is the brand. It's Scotch Bonnet mustard sauce. So Scotch Bonnet is a type of pepper. How do you with mustard? Do you like mustard in your hot sauces?
Not a huge mustard guy, but I'm looking forward to trying it.
All right, let's do it.
This is gonna be a slow one again.
So, I like it. It's kind of sweet.
Yep, I can handle that one.
Yeah. I was a bit of a lead foot growing up, but as I've gone through this career, I've taken on a whole new approach, and we've joked before that we kind of drive like old grandpas now. And I think a lot of that is from our experience. So is there any, what's changed your behavior as going through the career? Why, you went from maybe driving fast to going slow. Is something impacted you?
I think just something changes. You end up going to a couple of those crashes or a couple of those places, or you have your own close calls where you say, you know what, that extra 3 minutes, I can wait. You just mature as people, and the problem is, I think a lot of people, younger people, might not get that chance.
All right, so our next sauce, we got Isabel Street Heat Ghost Pepper Sauce. Now, ghost pepper used to be the hottest pepper in the world, or claimed to be. Now it's about third, fourth-ish, somewhere around there. So it's not full ghost pepper, but we're hanging in around maybe 200 Scoville units. So this is going to be significantly hotter than what we've had so far. All right, so we're at the point of the show. I'm just going to do some rapid fire. You all right?
Yep.
All right, so we're going to do some rapid fire questions, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw them at you and just throw an answer back as quick as you can, okay?
Okay.
What's your thoughts on when you're behind a person and you're pulling them over, people pulling over to the left side of the road versus the right side of the road?
Totally situational. I think there's some times where it's safer, but I say by far, move to the right. And the reason I say that is you don't know.
It gets better.
Okay.
All right.
You don't know if that officer, that ambulance, that fire truck's behind you is pulling you over or trying to get by you. So move to the right, and with that, don't slam on your brakes and then move to the right, right?
That might be a reactionary thing, right?
Yeah, that's a
not so
reactionary
much.
thing.
Okay.
But it doesn't help. Oh, why did you do that one? My lips.
Hey, you're hanging in there. We're almost there. Best part of riding a motorcycle for a living.
I get to ride a motorcycle for a living. That's self-explanatory.
Not the boots.
I mean, no. Grew up riding dirt bikes. Grew up, mini bikes, dirt bikes, sport bikes, supermotos, all that stuff. So.
All right. Worst part of riding a motorcycle.
Oh, it gets hot.
Hot?
Oh, it gets so warm.
Yeah, you always are looking for the shade.
I'm always looking for shade. In the summer, don't speed by a shady spot because I'm probably there.
So our last sauce is Carolina Reaper extract. This is the hottest pepper in the world. It's the extract. It's cold pressed after being fermented. So the tradition I'd like to start would be to kind of drop. We have a little dropper on this.
Okay.
So a little eyedropper. Drop.
That's
no.
That's a pour. That's not a drop.
So drop and roll. I'll give you this. Got it.
Drop and roll. Drop and roll. All right, everybody can see I'm actually putting it on.
Oh, you don't even need to roll. Now you're just smudging it off.
Absolutely, I am.
All right, ready?
No. Okay.
All right.
Whoa.
All right. Last wing, last question. And I'm going to preface this with a story, and you're going to quickly understand what I'm talking about and get to. You're going to know what I'm getting at. A few years back, we're going to a fight call at a bar.
Yep.
There's a fight. You're coming into the area. Our suspect is running right across the road into a big open field. You are one of the first on scene. You go into the field, and you're looking for our suspect who's just involved in a fight. You get on a separate channel for us and say, hey, he can't be in this field because there's coyotes out in the field. Is this ringing a bell?
I know where you're going with this, and you're wrong, but go on.
Okay, well, don't get there yet. All right. So you say, nope, there's coyotes out here. Well, there are, but they're fake coyotes. There's fake coyotes there to deter the geese. So someone gets on the radio and says, hey, Luke, actually, those are fake. Which in turn you go, no, the real coyote was next to the fake coyote and ran away.
The real coyote ran across the road.
As you feel the Carolina Reaper sauce crushing down on your soul, honest answer, I'll let it go, I'll never bring it up again. Was there a real coyote?
Absolutely, unless the sign got up from the grass and ran across my squad car. Holy cow, that's hot.
All right, it's settled. There was a real coyote. I believe you.
Addressed.
Strange things happen in law enforcement, okay? You can't help. You're crying. All right, Luke, you made it. You handled the heat. You persevered. Go ahead. There's a camera here and a camera here. What do you got to say to the people?
Don't go on this show, first of all. Drive safe. Everything happens in a second. You never know when something's going to turn. It might not be your fault or somebody else's, but be ready for it. Keep your hands on the wheel. Keep your eyes up. Don't speed. Get where you're going safely. Ow!
All right. We're out.
It's burning!
You do have
Do you
water.
see this?